You might think orphanages exist because of orphans. All too often, it's the other way round. Worldwide, an estimated 5.4 million children live in residential institutions, including so-called orphanages. On average, 80% of children in orphanages have a living parent. Although some orphanages are set up with good intentions, they can't meet the needs of children and neglect their rights. Worse still, some orphanages are deliberately set up as businesses, driving families apart and neglecting children's needs to make a profit. Here's how it works. First, an individual or organisation sets up a facility and calls it an orphanage. Child finders are sometimes used to prey on vulnerable families. By promising education and the chance of a better life, they deceive desperate parents into giving their children away. Inside the orphanage, children are often neglected and abused. They may be forced to work, beg, or be exploited sexually. Some are even sold or trafficked. But this exploitation for profit goes further. The so-called orphanages solicit donations from well-meaning individuals and groups, including tourists and charities. They also recruit volunteers who pay to spend a short time working at the orphanage. Even though most volunteers genuinely want to help, the revolving door of visitors isn't healthy for children and can expose them to serious harm. Worst of all, it's a self-perpetuating business model. More funding for orphanages means more are set up, more demand for fake orphans, and more children are separated from their families and placed in harmful institutions. You might want to help, but by giving your money or time to orphanages, you're only helping to feed this vicious cycle. Instead, you can help to break it. How? By redirecting your funding and support towards alternative solutions, like community services to help vulnerable families stay together and care for their children at home, or foster families that give children the love and support they need. Children are not commodities. Let's break the orphanage business for good.